Hello beauties, it's Brittany. I have no real structure to this video today, but I just kind of wanted to chat with you and let you know what my 2017 goals are and what things I have been doing so far to help myself achieve those goals. So if you saw my room tour a little while ago, you saw that right over there on my gallery wall, I also have my goals for the year. So I've been doing this since 2015. I will make it like all pretty and add little emojis and things like that just so that it's very appealing. Do like a nice background, print it, and then put it in a frame. I'm a very visual person, so if I have the ability to be able to see it throughout the day, that really helps me kind of keep on track. Something also that I have done is printed it and put it in my planner. So this is my 2017 planner. I got this at HomeGoods for $7.99. I love it so far. I've really been enjoying using it. I've actually used it for the past 2 months because I did get it in November, so I used it for December, and it's super cute. And I printed out my 2017 goals and taped it to the front of my planner. I feel like this has been more helpful actually than printing it and putting it on my wall because I work full time. I'm not in this room all the time. So I do have this planner with me at work. I can open it up and visually see my goals written down and have it in a very like visually appealing way. So let's go ahead and get into what my goals are. I will just read them to you and then we will chat about them. My number one goal is for Alex and I to get our own place. This was a goal that I had on last year's list, and it was to start to look. We did start to look. We started kind of trying to see what we might be able to get and kind of think about everything and kind of come up with a plan. And so this year we will, if everything pans out the way that we've been planning, we'll be moving out and getting our own place. If you are not aware, currently we do live with his parents because of financial reasons, but we do feel, we've been together 8 years now, 8 years, 8 years, very ready to move out and start our own little lives together. Number 2 is to focus on eating more greens. I put last year eat more healthy and focus on mental health and things like that, which I still feel very strongly about. Just because I'm creating new goals doesn't mean I've canceled out my goals from last year. I just kind of phrase them in a different way to kind of refocus my mind. So I do really want to focus on eating more greens. I do eat a lot of fruits, but I definitely need to eat more celery and spinach and all kinds of things like that. Number 3 is to work out and do more cardio. So I do work out pretty consistently, but I do not do a lot of cardio. So I do want to challenge myself, get more cardio in, and I already have been doing this. I've been doing a lot of sprints and stuff on the elliptical, not just like riding the elliptical, but like sprinting on the elliptical. So I've already been doing that and I'm feeling strong and confident that I can do that throughout the year. Number 4 is to appreciate the things that I have. So obviously this is a beauty channel. I do still need to be purchasing new things so that I can be reviewing things and staying current on my hobby and what it is I love to do. But which leads me to number 5, shop less and spend less on things I don't really need. So since we do want to move out, I really need to stay focused on what it is that I see as making me happy. And what will make me happy currently is living with, the person that I love. So really keeping that goal in mind and not wasting my hard-earned money on things that I don't necessarily need, while at the same time not completely neglecting anything that I might want, because I still think that those things are important to treat yourself with. Number 6 is to have more pamper nights. And in writing this, I didn't mean spend, 2 hours once a week kind of taking a bath and having wine and all of that stuff, but I meant just treating myself better. Because we can get very caught up in the buzz of the week and just feeling tired and not really focusing on yourself physically, mentally, anything like that. So I've been taking a little extra beat each night to give myself more time in my nighttime routine. So I will do an extra face mask during the week. I will paint my nails an extra time. And I think to myself when I'm laying in bed with my makeup on, my contacts still in, thinking, I don't want to get up. I've been thinking, pamper yourself more. So I will get up and it will encourage me to remove all of my makeup, to do a face mask, to, you know, whiten my teeth if that's what I'm feeling like doing that week, or those little things like that you can do that make yourself feel a little more pretty. Number 7 is to show more love. And what I meant by this is to show more love to myself, but also externally. So as I've already mentioned, my boyfriend Alex a few times in this video, I want to show him how much I appreciate him more, as well as my best friend. I really appreciate everything that she does for me, and I feel so lucky to have the friends that I have. So I really want to show them more actively that I appreciate their friendship and that I'm willing to go the extra mile for them, because those relationships are so important to me and such a vital part of who I am and my life. So this year I'm really going to take time to understand and appreciate the things that make them happy to hopefully make them more happy. For instance, my friend Melissa has different hobbies and interests than I do. We still really get along, just like Alex has different hobbies and interests than I do, but I really want to invest the time in understanding and appreciating what it is they're interested in and seeing how I might be able to get involved. Number 8 is plan for the future, and this kind of goes hand in hand with getting our own place. I think in saying this, I was just kind of reiterating to myself that I really need to stay focused, and I'm going to talk about word of the year and things like that in a moment. Number 9 is to get a dog. I want my own little puppy so bad. Alex's parents do have 2 dogs here in the house that we live in, but they're not my dogs, and it's just a different thing, and it will just definitely be a different journey when Alex and I get our first place and have our first dog together. So that's definitely on top of my list for this year once we do get our own place. And number 10 is to travel. I have travel plans already set for the year: cruise in January, Vegas in February, Toronto in August for IMATs, and then I do travel a lot for work, so wherever my job decides to send me to this year, I will be traveling there. One of my greatest joys in life is traveling. I don't even want to say greatest joys because I don't even feel fulfilled, or I just don't feel happy if I am very sedentary. I love to see new places, even if it's revisiting places I've been before, to have that experience and get out of my comfort zone and do something different and go somewhere new. It's such a vital part of my life, so it's always a goal of mine to see new places and travel new places. So those are my 10 goals for the year, and just as I was going through this video, I think a reoccurring theme through all of these is focus. And I've been hearing a lot about kind of giving your year a theme name, and if I had to pick one just kind of off the top of my mind, that would be it. Just staying focused in all areas of my life, but not getting down on myself. I've realized that I can't do everything. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but neither can you. So at the beginning of last year, I kind of went full force and like ran head on into everything, and midway through the year I was just exhausted, and then everything just kind of tapered out. So this year I want to take things a little slower and focus on what makes me happy, what are the things that are really going to bring me the greatest joy in life, and achieve those things. And this list really helps me focus on those things. So if I had to pick a word of the year, it would be focus. Another tip I have would be to get a journal, and I don't journal every single day, but I do have this journal here that is absolutely gorgeous. I recommend getting one that you find visually appealing. At least for me, that really motivates me, is that visual aspect. So this one is marble, and it has a little mint down here, which is like my favorite thing of life at the moment. It says more love in gold, and in here I will write anything that's on the top of my mind. So be it finance stuff, be it encouraging words to myself, to-do lists. This journal kind of has everything in it. So I'll write down recipe ideas that I want to try, or like list out my meals for the day. Something that I find really helpful for me is to write down encouraging words to myself. And I've talked about this in other fitness videos, but positive reinforcement is one of the biggest things that has helped me think more positively about myself. I might seem confident, you know, through this camera because I have a beauty channel and I put myself on the internet, but I do struggle a lot with not being confident in myself and with feeling ugly and fat and stupid and like I've made bad decisions and all of those things. I'm human just like you guys, and I have all of those emotions and I feel them on a daily basis. So I found that writing down words that I want to start associating with the way that my brain perceives me has been really helpful. So I will write down the words, you are beautiful, you are smart, you will achieve, you will do this. So whatever it is on the top of my mind that I'm thinking that I want to do, or I'm feeling not that way, I write down the opposite way that I should be feeling about myself, because it's never healthy and it's never good for you to feel bad about any part of you unless it's something that's harming other people or harming yourself. So here's a little idea. I just literally, this is very scary for me to share with you guys because it sounds very conceited, but it is the workings of a person who's trying to make herself feel better about herself. Also, something that kind of seems like a no-brainer, but I've never done before, is setting weekly goals that are attached to my yearly goals that will help me get there at the end of the year. So I have been putting a little section at the top of my planner, and in there I write 3 or 4 things, not too many things, 3 or 4 things that I want to achieve in that week that will help me achieve those end goals. So meal prep, for instance, meal prep those greens, work out, duh, film 3 videos, so something that's related to my channel, and then I just put laugh. It's a simple one, it's a simple thing that a lot of us forget, and to smile. They say that even smiling when you're not happy will release endorphins in your system and make you feel more happy. So I've been trying that too. I will wake up, look in the mirror in the morning, and smile, and hopefully have that good association with seeing myself, as opposed to having bad ideas or bad feelings be entered when that kind of thing is going on. I've also been putting like a little quote on the top of each month. So all these little sticker guys are from like Michael's and Meyer and Target and all of that kind of stuff. So then I just go on Google and I search like inspirational quote and I write it out, and the physical act of writing it helps me really associate it with that week. So my one last week is: happiness is not something you postpone for the future. It is something you design for the present. And that helps me stay present, stay focused, and it relates back to my goal of, you know, showing more love and staying focused. I also give myself monthly goals that are associated with that. So I have my overall year goals. I feel like a lot of us, you know, we work full time and you set goals at work and everything, and then when it comes to your real life, you don't focus as much on those goals as you do as your work goals. They're both important, and think about the way that you line out your work goals at work. You have your overall goals for, you know, the year, then you break it down by month. What is it that you're going to accomplish that's going to achieve those goals by the end of the year? And then week by week, you give yourself a to-do list that will relate to those goals. So that's kind of what I've been bringing into my actual, you know, life outside of work. So in my planner, I do have a monthly section, and in there it says notes. So I've been putting my monthly goals in there and reminding myself you know, what it is that's important throughout the whole month. So this month I put pamper self, work out, and eat greens, just to, you know, reiterate those goals from the beginning. One goal that's not on this list but I would like to share with you guys is to read 1 book a month. I am a very slow reader. I always have been. So 12 might seem like very minuscule to many of you, and I praise you for being able to incorporate reading into your life, but I think it's so important. I really, really want to get myself to do 12 for the year, so hopefully I can achieve that. Let me know in the comments down below if you are an avid reader or if you're somebody who would find 12 a little daunting as well. Although my theme is focus, I felt like this video was not very focused, but I hope you appreciated it nonetheless. If you did, let me know in the comments down below, and by giving this video a thumbs up, I would really, really, really appreciate it. I love each and every one of you, and don't worry, in that goal, I'm going to be showing you more love as well. I know that this year has been not very consistent for me here on this channel, but please know that it does not mean that I am not appreciative of each and every single one of you that watches my videos. It just means that I have not been focused and I need to refocus. I'm, like I've said a zillion times in this video, I'm human too. I'm overwhelmed most of the time, and I just need to allow myself to not be on it all the time. I appreciate you so much. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.